Okay, so what can you tell us that you've learned from this experience, and what message can we pass on to other sellers?
Okay, so I think firstly for us, we've learned that we need to fix up a house before you actually put it in the market. Even if it's like a small crack in the wall. And do you want to?
Yeah, definitely, because I think most buyers walk into a property and when they see something like a crack or a small deficiency, they think in terms of 50,000s and 100,000s just to fix it. So I mean, just in terms of marketing your place, it's much better to have it fixed up.
And where it might cost you 5,000 to maybe fix it, it might cost you 50 now.
50 on the asking price if you don't have the place properly fixed up. I think another thing that we've learned, and this is maybe more personal, something personal, is we prefer to have our current place on the market and have taken offers before we start looking for something else. Because it's quite stressful if you find something that you really like, but you are struggling to sell your current property. And we found that not a lot of sellers like taking an offer where you have
a subject to clause.
A subject to clause.
Selling another property.
Where you want to sell your current place.
And it's mainly because you can't necessarily run the risk of running two bonds.
Having and affording two bonds, I think. We learned that. And we also learned that you need to obviously have a good agent. You need to have a lot of show days to get feet through the place. You need to take as many offers as possible because you can always do a counter offer if you're not happy with the initial offer, and discuss it with the proposed buyer.
Yeah, and use show day. They're very good.
Yeah, and then I think you must use agents that are dedicated, obviously, to your cause. I think I read just before we sold this place on News 24 as well that the tip they gave was you need to have a good agent and you need to meet all the agents before you decide on who you want to use. And I think that is very important.
Yeah, and I want to add that while working with Greg and Tasmia from Showday, thanks for making us feel like you actually want our business and for having long coffees with us at Doppia Zero.
Yeah.
We actually do appreciate it.
And working with difficult buyers.
Difficult buyers that don't understand our language necessarily.
So I think that's our story.
Okay, the other thing that we can comment on is the characteristics of a billionaire. So Melissa, let me start with you. Let's start. What are the characteristics you think of a potential billionaire?
Sure. Okay, so I think there probably isn't. I don't think there's a right or a wrong answer, but if I had to point out the ones that I think is important, I'd say firstly it must be a well-rounded individual. So it's not necessarily the smartest person, but the person who understands people. I always say you can't get anywhere in life without other people. And hard work and dedication. Yeah, and I think, sure, it probably depends on what success is for you. I guess if money is that, then a billionaire should probably have those same characteristics. But yeah, so that's it.
Excellent. And Johan,
I think obviously you need to be very ambitious and driven. You need to have a lot of self-confidence.
And you know what? I think that the bottom line is someone needs to give you a break. Someone.
Yeah, you need to be lucky. But you need to have a vision, I think, and believe in it. I think if you dream small, you'll never become a billionaire. So stick to your guns. Have a real entrepreneurial.
And remember,
spirit.
You don't get in life somewhere without other. Like you don't get anywhere alone.
Yeah, I think it's key. Understanding people, and you obviously have to service some need. So if you understand people, you'll see a gap in the market.
Thanks for your valuable feedback. We appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
That's it.